Hey guys, how's it going? This is John with Gamester81.com. This episode, I'll be reviewing a brand new NES game just came out for the NES earlier this year. It's called Armed for Battle. As many of you guys know, I'm a huge fan of homebrew games. I love the fact that new games are coming out for old systems. This game is actually produced and is available through a website called InfiniteNESLives.com. I'll put a link below. You can either get it loose cart or you can get it complete in box. I believe the prices range from $40 to $52 depending on what you want. But it's a really cool game. And how I came about this was actually I was at Portland Retro Gaming Expo. Frank, who's a programmer for this game, reached out to me. He gave me a copy. He said, John, I want you to check out my game. I wanted some time to play it. I wanted to see what it was all about. To be honest with you, I wasn't sure if it was going to be good or not. I was actually honestly blown away. By all means, the game graphically isn't going to impress you very much. It's pretty simplistic graphics, but does not take away from how cool this game really is. It's a real-time strategy game, and there's not many of those genres. In fact, I can't really think of any other NES game like that. So there are 20 levels. You can build your own battles, up to 3 battles, which is really cool. So the replay value in this game is really, really high. I find myself playing this game quite a bit, and I wanted some time to really play it and understand it really well before I did a review on it. I love what I really like about this game also is everything is produced in-house. So what they do is they actually have their own NES molds. This cart, you would never know by looking at it, but it's not an original NES cart, meaning they don't take old NES donor carts and they don't recycle them, which is really cool. It has a nice little label. And here's the box, really cool artwork. You got the back with some screenshots. And then let's see what else you got. You have a sleeve, which also is produced in-house, which is sweet. And you have a really nice glossy manual, which I'm not sure how many pages. You have 24-page manual, which, I mean, this game, the learning curve is pretty steep, I'll be honest with you. But once you get the hang of this game, it's a lot of fun. There's pictures of what you need to do and controls and a little story background about the game as well. I'll put a link to Frank's blog below as well. You can check out his story as far as developing Armed for Battle. Now I'm going to show you some gameplay for Armed for Battle. If you guys are fans of new games for old systems like the NES, please like this video. That tells me that you guys are big fans of seeing new games for old consoles. Thanks for watching, guys, and let's take a closer look. Here is the title screen. You have Start Story, Continue Story, or Create Battle. Continue Story is passcode. It's passcode based, so once you pass a level, it'll give you a passcode. You write that down, you put that in, and continue where you left off. There is no save feature in the game. When you start a game, it'll give you a story, nice little story here. There's 20 kings and 20 regions, and it's up to you to kind of start from scratch to basically come back from that. You start from pretty much nothing, maybe 15 people or so, and the important thing is to first make sure you have enough supplies. So the bottom left corner there, you'll see there's stone, there's some wood, there's some other things that you need in the game as well. So you assign people to that. You can also get ox later in the game as well. You can buy trade is really important. So you need gold. In order to get gold, you have to go to the city and trade. City is in the top left corner. There, those green things. I really like the music in this game, and this game is kind of complicated, so it's hard to kind of explain this game in a short video here, but I'll do my best. Basically, what you need to do is make sure you have enough supplies, which is in the bottom of the screen. There is a battle, which is cool. So here's the battle scene. Once you have enough soldiers and warriors and archers, there's even catapults you can build, you need to assign who you want to enter battle. So there's some strategy involved as far as who you want and where you place them. As far as the outcome of the battle, it really depends on how many people you have or soldiers. And at the very end of the battle, it'll actually show you how many people you lost and how many people the opposing, your enemy basically lost. So I lost 3 workers in it and 8 archers, etc. You need to, in order to train knights, you need supplies. In the top left corner there, there's those buildings, you need to build those. So the more people you have assigned to building those, the faster they'll get built. I don't have enough stone, for example, for that, so I can go to the city, I can trade, get money or gold, whatever. It gets really addicting because it gets complicated as well, because further missions you have to get X amount of wizards, or here's some scouts as well. You can scout, and there's a map as far as right now there's really not much. I need to assign scouts to see what's kind of outside of my castle, so to speak. So later on it does definitely get a lot more challenging. You definitely need to kind of make sure you have enough water. Food's really important. You can always gold you can always trade for. You can't mine for gold in the game. but you definitely need special buildings to build or to train your knights. You need people. Right now I have 43 people in my castle, so they keep coming in, which is nice. Overall, it's a really fun game. I'm a big fan of it. Definitely check it out. I'll put a link to a website where you can purchase it below if you guys are interested. And let me know what you guys think of this game. So what do I think about Armed for Battle? Well, overall, I think it's a really fun game. Graphically, it works for sure. It's not the most beautiful game you're going to find on the NES, but that's not really the whole point of Armed for Battle. The point is the gameplay, and this game just blows out of the water. I'm so addicted to this game. It's so much fun. So I want to say thank you to Frank and the crew. I tip my hat to you guys for working on this, because I know firsthand how much money, time, blood, sweat, tears goes into making these type of games. And just really job well done. If you guys want to stay in touch, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as well as my website, Gamester81.com. I appreciate you guys subscribing as always. I appreciate you guys' continued support. Let's keep the gaming community positive, guys. And we'll see you guys soon. Take care. Happy gaming.